sound oxes make?
Yep.
It's fucking weird.
It is fucking weird, man. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. I look tired as hell. Look at those bags under my eyes.
You don't look that tired. Why weren't y'all working on that while I was doing my makeup?
Working on what? Hey. I turned off the audio, you'll bounce back. I don't have any sounds to play this week. Where the hell is the cursor? There it is.
It's on the screen.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. Okay, going over to chat.
It has been tested.
Yes, it has. Right, save. Are we all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, stick.
The following audio program contains mature content, including offensive language. Listener discretion is advised.
Play the radio. Make sure the kids hear words.
You're talking to the guy that remembers everything.
Remember that time we butt-fucked?
Yeah, I don't feel okay with that. I really don't.
Robotutor's a loser.
You know, I'm not even saying anything anymore.
Why?
Or maybe it's just I'm hogged up on caffeine.
Because y'all get on to me for even saying anything. I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
I
I'm
didn't.
done.
You're supposed to fight back. Look.
I feel like you have a boner right now.
I don't.
The land of Fujiwa is a shitocracy.
First and foremost, I am not fucking RoboTuner.
Robo, fuck you.
That would be so tender. Oh my
Number
God.
one.
That's the play for a stripper to just go, oh yeah, I listen to all of them all the time.
Why did the stripper turn to Matt
So where's
Thomas?
the stripper from?
Thomas, is that you, man?
I thought it was genius, RoboTuner. You did a fantastic job.
It is. I thought that I just wanted some money so I could buy some pop screen filters.
You dress up well, Thomas, man. I didn't know you were into this.
You little LARPer, you.
Someone shoot me. I have to live with him.
All these podcasts in my feed, but something's wrong. Not a single one I follow, they sing their own theme song. Now I have my own, and I really must say, please offer us advertisement so we can do this for pay. Do this for pay. Back in 2015, just a desktop and 2 mics. We found it hard on social media to get any likes. Then we got new equipment and the world was much more fun. 3 years had gone by, now our studio is done. RoboTuner, master of debacle, sitting at the helm.
Sushi keeping Matt in check, true ruler of this realm.
Thunder K shocking both their asses into gear.
Alex the intern. Why am I even here?
We're glad that you have joined for this occurrence of our show. We can't think of lyrics for this part, so here we go. The song is almost over, starting at last. Broadcasting from the dungeon at Castle Fujiwa, it's RoboTuner's Insignificant Podcast. Occurrence 116 for Sunday, January the 3rd, 2021, in the year of John Entwistle, the dearly departed bassist of The Who also went by the nickname The Ox.
It's a horny ox.
How long? Don, how long does that go on for?
Oh.
It's like 10 seconds. Greetings, RoboTuner coming at you from the dungeon of Castle Fujiwa? It's like Folgers and Fujiwa. Fujiwa.
I think we all need Folgers.
Back again for that low-budget podcast style for your listening enjoyment, amusement, disgust, or all of the above. Take your pick. Joining me once again, across the table from me is my existing romantic life partner, Sushi.
Hello.
And admittedly, I didn't come up with a quirky tagline for you this week. Thunder K.
I think you've had enough of me this week anyway.
And as always, intern Alex.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Hey! Got an itch. Admittedly, I don't have a lot to say this week. I mean, yeah, we're in a new year. I'm glad to put 2020 behind us, just like the rest of the
the rest of the world, and I see you giving me that look. I do have some things to say. I didn't say I had nothing to say.
Well, don't forget to talk about the bomb. The bomb.
Oh, the bomb. Oh, in.
Because we didn't talk about. The
Oh,
last
that's
time.
right. That's right. The Nashville bomb. Okay, I thought we'd be saving that for your conspiracy story.
No, it's debunked.
Oh, okay. We can talk about it after I hit these couple things here. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad we're in a new year, and I'm sure the whole world is glad that 2020 is behind us, and here's to a better 2021. This weekend, though, was kind of rough, not going to lie. I am going back to work tomorrow, which is always kind of a drag. I deleted something like 1,200 emails from my box before we even started today. And Sushi starts her new job tomorrow, and so does her son.
So far, so good, 2021.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some things to be positive about. Although,
I absolutely recommend Sensodyne sensitivity and
what? Since when did Sensodyne was our sponsor?
Sorry, a video started playing.
See,
Oh
we're
my
working.
God.
We're working here with amateurs here.
And, well,
Yeah,
we're all amateurs here.
Yeah, come on. Everyone knows that Polygrip is superior
Okay.
to Sensodyne.
All right.
Or maybe
Polygrip is for dentures. Sensodyne is for brushing, right?
Oh, sensitive teeth. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's not dentures. Okay.
So, hey, just one
I was
more
gonna
thing.
say there's Fixodent too, and forget it.
Do you know what today is for me? It is 20 years at the job I'm currently at.
Holy
Man,
crap!
There's
Do you get a
something to be
pen?
said of that.
Do you get a pen or a?
I get to come back to work tomorrow. Yes. 20 years. God. I should never let it last that long.
But you have. You should be lucky that you've lasted this long too.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
that supposed to mean?
Well, because things could have gone the other way at any point in time for him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Several years.
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant
been the
like he
case.
was just gonna like.
No,
kick
no.
The bucket, and I was like, oh.
That's not what I meant at all, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, got that, man.
Shit, man.
Shit, got that, man.
Get your shit together, intern. Your ass is out of here.
You can't. We just spent all that time recording the song.
We'll get a new one. We'll give him the same name.
Yeah, well, we'll just replace your vocal tracks with his, and I'll auto-tune it to be in tune.
Good luck.
Yeah. Singing is a very wonderful and hard-to-find talent. I should know because I played with several vocalists in my day. Some of them can't hold a note or carry a tune to save their life, even if they were an amputee.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also-
that was a dark joke.
Also, I wanted to say today we're gonna do riddles instead of trivia.
Ooh, that should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm kind of down.
Yeah, so speaking of which, I hope you guys all enjoyed our additions that we made to our theme song, which I'll now feature all four of us singing, not just myself, and them just introducing themselves.
It's almost as if we're part of the podcast now.
I know.
As if you're part of the podcast, Jesus.
We're a real podcast now, guys.
And get this, I found our exit music from before our 3-year hiatus, and I didn't even have to redo the finger maracas for Shelly. For Sushi.
Yay.
God dang, finally.
Oh God.
Who has that kind of time?
Apparently, RoboTuner.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, this weekend was a little rough. It started off with my bathroom sink getting clogged with grease and cheese, and that was no fun. And then in the midst of that...
Wait.
What?
Maybe we should clarify. You said bathroom sink?
No, I'm
and
sorry.
I'm wondering why there's cheese in your bathroom sink.
Kitchen. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I want to know
sorry.
that too.
Kitchen sink.
Where did the cheese come from, Matt?
Why are you putting cheese in the bathroom sink?
No, it was the kitchen sink, and
I'm
it was...
sorry. I just eat cheese in the bathroom.
It was a kitchen sink.
You know what cheese is for? It's for taking the wrappers off and putting it on the grandparents
Oh, that's right.
while they sleep.
I forgot about that prank you played on them, on your mom and her
I'll
husband.
never forget that prank.
Yeah, as I was saying, in the midst of clogging that mess, our air conditioner decided to go, and a heater decided to go out on us. Well, which I thought was actually a breaker, which I replaced. I'm thinking it actually is the next thing beyond that, which is the common wire, which is the second one that actually connects to each breaker. So my brother's an electrician. He's going to come out tomorrow, and hopefully he'll get it fixed. But what I thought was supposed to be a quick fix has not turned out to be one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been fun watching Matt run up and down the house with his little alien gun shooting walls and stuff.
It's a voltage meter, or it's a voltage detector. Yeah.
You should have brought it out here. That would have been funny.
Yeah, it would get annoying really fast. Yeah, but in other news, I've decided to take a plunge and become a legal firearm carrier. That's right. I'm taking a course to become a Texas licensed firearm carrier, which really surprises Sushi, actually.
It does, because RoboTuner's not exactly a right-hand guy.
But I am right-handed. What's that supposed to mean?
Right-winged, whatever.
That, to me, that holds no bearing.
But, I mean, really and truly, I'm not either.
I don't really think that's a right-wing concept.
Well, I know it's not, but it tends to lean that way. It tends more people on the right tend to bear arms than people on the left.
If anybody looks at today's climate and doesn't look at it and go, maybe it's not such a bad idea to have some sort of protection, then maybe they need to rethink some few things.
Well, even still, I was just shocked that he wanted to conceal a carry. So I was like, okay. Not that I'm for or against it. I'm neither. I do want, personally, I'm the one that pushed us to get a handgun. So we have something at the house to protect ourselves. But I don't necessarily think that I need to put one in my car or carry it around with me everywhere I go. But that's just me. Knowing me, I'm so freaking...
Yeah, you're so freaking what? I'll read it in a second. Dustin's
cool.
chiming in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It just...
He said most people in the music scene he knows shoot with... that he shoots guns with also lean to the left.
Yeah,
lean to the left. Yeah.
But the thing is that I just know I'm clumsy and I'll end up shooting myself.
Well, hell,
I'm more worried about your tendency to be a little on the paranoid side.
Yeah, I'm with Dustin. I don't think owning a gun for whatever reason, especially for protecting yourself and your family, isn't a left or right thing. To me, it's a self-defense thing and a protection thing. Yeah.
I applaud you. I think it's a good step.
Yeah, I'm getting printed tomorrow, so hopefully there won't come up any pending charges of small children abduction.
Oh my God!
I'm just kidding.
You gotta stop joking about that.
It seems to be the running gag here, though. Yeah, but anyway, I'm getting printed tomorrow as part of the process. It's standard. Oh, yeah. He also said that also being a responsible licensed holding gun holder doesn't lean in either direction. Yeah. Yeah, that's the point I was making earlier. Yeah, I actually need... Yeah, and as part of the license process, you actually have to go out on a range that actually... Yeah, you go to... I think most gun ranges have certified firearm instructors that can... that'll actually certify you for the actual shooting part to make sure that you can hit a target and that your vision isn't impaired to the point to where you wouldn't be a danger to yourself or others.
And you also follow all those gun safety.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, to make sure that you're actually practicing them, not just to wear them from the online course, which is the next thing which is what I'm doing right now, the online part. It's actually not as bad as taking driving safety courses online. God, that's a fucking beating, and I've done that twice. The online safety, the LTC online portion is only 3 hours, 3.5 or 4 hours, something like that. Anyway, most of its law is about gun safety and gun ownership. And
okay, I know you say it's not a party thing, but just FYI, every statistic that I look at about it always says that there's a lower statistic of Democrats wanting to carry a gun versus Republicans. But no, what are you looking at?
I don't know what he's pointing at.
But there's also, if you look at other statistics, there's parents with small children tend to lean towards not having a gun in the house versus older people with older children having a gun in the house. and things like that. That's the only reason I said what I said.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure that it is a liberal versus conservative point of view, but every time, or Republican versus Democrat, but every statistic I look at shows that there's a lower set of people who are Democratic or liberal who carrying a gun versus Republican and conservative. Just FYI.
Okay. I mean, as a whole, I can somewhat understand that. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I'll be licensed carrier here before maybe in the next 6 weeks or so, because even after I finish everything, they still gotta run my background and process my paperwork and all that. And then I'll actually have a little card that looks just like your driver's license, except it'll say licensed handgun carrier. Cool. Yeah. I can pull any stat about anything to prove what I want.
I'm not trying to prove.
Oh, that's
the
a burn.
thing is, I'm not trying to prove it. I'm trying to see what it is. I want to know what the stats are. I'm not trying to prove what I'm saying is right.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. But
I just think he's having fun with you.
You know how I like to collect credit cards because it's fun?
I didn't think you were even going to go there.
I was thinking maybe I should try to get a conceal and carry handgun permit. Just because I like to collect things like that, I should try it out.
That's funny. And what's even funnier is that most of those cards are either closed because they haven't had anything on them for a while. And so the merchant automatically closes it saying, you haven't used your card in over 2 years, so we're closing your account.
Yeah.
Well, and they're still in that drawer.
I think it's that need for approval that I have.
So you just like to collect things with your name on it?
No, I like to get approved. I like to be approved of.
You have to be approved?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do. It makes me feel special.
We approve of Sushi being a member of RoboTuner's Insignificant podcast.
Right.
Well, that's all I have. Yeah, like I said, not much to really talk about since last week or so. But yeah, like I mentioned before, we are going to talk a little bit about the bombing in Nashville because we skipped over that the other week.
I don't think that we skipped over it. It's
we just didn't mention it.
We weren't aware of it at the time.
Because it happened on what, Christmas Day or the day after?
Yeah, but
one of those.
We don't watch the news. It's very. I mean, I look at things on the internet, but I didn't really stay on Facebook. Christmas Day or the day after.
Yeah, when I was on JJTM on Tuesday, yes, that's my allotment. Don't make me put $1 in the jar.
Yeah.
We actually talked a bit about that both off and on mic. Some very interesting stuff, but that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
All right, so with video games, I know that the Epic Game of the Week ended a few days ago, and I only got one additional one since I only got downloaded one additional game before the end of the promotion and went back to weekly.
Right.
And it was A Night in the Woods. It's an adventure game, kind of. It's more or less a walking and conversation simulator. It's almost like playing a movie in a way, a drama movie. All the creatures are animals, which I think is kind of weird. And the characters in the story it's really hard to want to like them because they all have serious issues. Okay, so to set the premise for you, your character is a 20-year-old college dropout who's just moved back home to the small town in the middle of nowhere that's economically challenged to move back in with her parents. She has no idea what she wants to do. She has no direction. Mm-hmm. She's totally antisocial. She has a criminal past, and she gets back into her criminal habits that she had before. And then all of her friends have the same kind of issues. Like it's just a bunch of drama and just problems that you hear about from your friends. And it doesn't matter which. There are a couple of different paths that you can take as far as which friend you want to hang out on which day, because the game takes place over several days. But I don't know. There are some silver linings in it. I'm just playing it just so I can say that I beat it. But the one redeeming factor that game has is that your character is a bassist, and you can actually go up into your room in the game, pick up your bass, and then do a little Guitar Hero type sequence by hitting 1, 2, 3, or 4 as they go across the screen vertically. Yeah. And that's the first game I've actually played since Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which is actually going to be re-released this month. Fuck yes. I love that game.
Oh, we got really excited there for a second.
Yeah.
I've seen him play this game. He really does like this game.
Yeah. Anyway, Nine Woods is the only other game that I know of where you actually play as a bass guitarist. Now, in Scott Pilgrim, you don't really. There aren't any mini games where you can play your bass. There's just one boss fight where you pick up your bass and smack one of the bosses with it. But this one, you can actually play songs, and it's kind of neat. So that's all I was going to say about the free games. Which have you played any new ones, or did they come out within the last week?
I tried to at least try all the ones that have come out since Christmas. There was Stranded Deep, Solitaire. I don't know how to pronounce it. Solitarica. Does that sound right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that one too. It didn't really look interesting to me. It's almost like a card combat game like Magic the Gathering, except it's based on solitaire rules.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And there was Torchlight 2.
I saw that.
And they ended up the session with Jurassic World Evolution, which is kind of like it's kind of like Theme Park Tycoon with dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I gathered from the trailer I saw.
It's actually a pretty decent game if you like simulators like that. The other games weren't really all that great. The solitaire one is just like you described it. It wasn't the best game in the world.
Yeah.
But
You remember in high school and your computer classes, after you finished your assignment or before the class started for the day, you just fuck around playing solitaire?
actually,
I do.
When I was in high school,
on Windows 3.1.
When I was in high school, somebody, I don't know who did it, but somebody had loaded a copy of Space Quest 5. No, Space Quest 3.
Oh, really?
Space Quest 3. So I would, when I was done with my work, I would sit there and play Space Quest 3 and try not to get in trouble with the teacher. But
that's hilarious, man. That game for its time was actually pretty graphic with its death scenes. Yeah. I actually had nightmares about them because the game. I was 10 or 11 when the game came out for PC.
Yeah,
and I loved that series.
I loved that series. Yeah, I played all the way up to, what was the last one? 6?
The last one was 6. Yeah, then it stopped.
Yeah, I played 6. But the other thing that I did was I finished Ready Player 2,
and
it just wasn't as good as the first one.
That's what I've heard.
It was so weird. It ended. I don't want to give it away for anybody who wants to read it, but if you're going in expecting as good a book as Ready Player One, which for those of you who don't know, RoboTuner was the one that got me onto that book. We listened to it on our way to South Padre.
Yeah, that was 6 years ago now.
Yeah, and
it was the audiobook version with Will Wheaton.
I hadn't picked up
narrating.
a book for a while before that, and when you showed me that book and I read it, I read all of Ernest Cline's books.
Vanguard was his other one.
Vanguard was a good one, and there was another one I can't remember.
He also wrote the screenplay to Fanboys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the movie about those three dudes that break into a Skywalker Ranch to see an advanced copy of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, because one of the three is dying of terminal cancer. He has like weeks to live, and he knows he's probably not going to be alive to see the premiere.
Yeah, so I've been...
Ray Park made a cameo in that, too, as a security guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I've been trying to do is lose a little weight, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm a little overweight, just a little bit.
Just a tad.
So what I do to try to kind of reward myself is during that time I go to walk, I listen to an audiobook. It makes the time pass quicker. And so I've been reading the Joe Ledger series, and then when Ready Player 2 came out, I jumped on that. And, it delves into more of the, in the Ready Player 1 series, you were using the haptic feedback gloves and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This kind of followed suit with more like a rig that was more like the Sword Art Online rig, where it kind of tapped into your brain and all the...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sending and receiving all the feeling and smells and sights were all fed directly into your brain,
right,
instead of using haptic feedback.
Yeah, kind of like the Matrix.
Yeah, and I'm not giving anything away because that's like mentioned within the first 10 minutes of the book.
Yeah, it's set with the premise of the show, right?
Yeah, so
More of the book.
And you can imagine where that goes, but you won't imagine where it ends. I'll tell you that. It's got not a cliffhanger, but it's got a little weird twist on the end of it that you kind of see coming a mile away, but
not nearly as good as Ready Player One.
Yeah. There's a.
And that's disappointing.
There's a
'cause
part
I love
of the
that
book
movie.
where
I love the book.
one of the things that they have to get is on a planet specifically dedicated to Prince.
Yeah, you told me that, and I thought, okay, what?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I like Prince. I just that whole scene was really weird, but check out the book. It's worth a read. Just don't expect it to be, don't expect it to be just as awesome as the first one.
Right.
But it's a good book.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, is it time for
it is time.
Sushi Conspiracies and News? Well, conspiracies are first, right? Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
God dang.
We're all
Get your
off.
crap together.
I know it's not together.
Hey, no back talk from the intern.
Yeah. No, nothing from the peanut gallery.
You're lucky you have a mic.
Sushi News, your source for news. You can probably get it on the news. What would you rather hear from Shelley? Yeah, Sushi News. Here it is. Go.
Did you see the face I was making like Colin Robinson? Sorry.
The residents of a tiny Austrian village named Fucking have voted to change its name after enduring unwanted attention from English-speaking tourists. Come next year, the village of 100 residents near German border will be named Fudging.
Fudging?
Fudging instead.
That's not much better.
I know. I can
Fucking
confirm
Netherlands.
that the village is being renamed. Andrea Holzner, the mayor of Tarsdorf, the municipality where the village is located, told Regional Daily, oh my god, I'm not saying this word. It's some sort of...
Why didn't they rename the city to Coitus?
Or intercourse.
Or intercourse.
Or whatever the Dutch word is for intercourse.
I really don't want to say anything
Don't put the
more.
chase
We've
on
had
us.
enough media frenzy about this in the past, she said. English-speaking tourists have increasingly flocked to Fucking for a photo op next to an entrance sign.
Well, there
bearing
goes
the
their tourism.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you change the name of your city from Fucking to Fudging when you know you're getting tourism in your village?
Yeah, it seems like a huge photo opportunity for those that are able to travel in that part of the world right now.
Definitely stop there. Hey, you have a message.
I know I have a message. I read it a second ago.
Okay, all right.
Well, god dang it.
Got that, man.
All right, and my next one is FAA notified after large blue UFO seen above I can't even say it.
Ohio?
No, it's Oahu. Oahu.
Oahu.
Oahu. Okay, Oahu appeared to drop in the ocean. Honolulu, Hawaii, an unidentified flying object spotted in the evening sky over leeward Oahu prompted witnesses to call 911 on Tuesday. The sightings happened at 8:30 p.m. There are multiple videos of what appears to be a glowing oblong mass. So the cool thing about this video, I watched it all the way through, is it's not moving fast, but it's not moving slow.
Okay.
It's got a zigzag pattern to it. It's not just going in one direction, and then it falls into the water. Okay? But then, right after it does that, there's another UFO that pops up in the sky, and it looks like it's looking for something. So it flies all over the sky and then disappears into the night. Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area at the time, but multiple witnesses reported seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean. In one video, a woman can be heard saying, "Something is in the sky. What is that?" She captured the image at 8:26 p.m. and...
But that wasn't the one I sent you, was it?
Nope, that was a different one.
Oh, that's weird.
Not long after, a woman named Mariah spotted what looked like the same object passing over Princess Kahanu Estates. Now, one of the reason this particular one caught my eye is because somebody said in the comments, this is becoming more and more common. Seeing things fall from the sky.
And having the media share it, yeah.
The media is sharing more and more of it. So two things. A, it's either aliens, or B, all that shit that's going around in our atmosphere, the satellites that are broken, all the machinery is finally coming down and it's crashing into the water left and right.
But how do you explain the weird patterns that they have that are being picked up by the FAA? Like zigzag? It makes me wonder if it's going zigzag forward, backwards, or up and down, or in the water, out of the water.
I don't know. It's really weird. I watched the whole video and I was like, that is so weird. Why is it blue?
It makes me wonder if the famous Tic Tac video that was released by the retired Air Force commander did the interview about if whatever his unit saw also had the similar pattern.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've listened to it, so I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm fascinated with that kind of stuff, though. I'm thinking that our society as a whole is becoming more open-minded to that stuff like that, which is why we're seeing stories like that more often.
Yeah.
I sent you one the other day about the one in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm. You did.
That was that one looked crazy, and there was somebody in there going. There was somebody in there talking about it at the same time. I don't remember what they said. I was trying to play it back, but interesting.
Very
interesting. Very interesting. Woofos.
All right, are you ready?
Oh, did you hear about the the radio waves they picked up from
our nearest solar system near us, or star
the
system?
closest system to us.
Yes,
no, I haven't heard about
this. I did hear
this.
about the radio waves, but there wasn't anything else about it. I wrote a small little tiny article, and I was just like, maybe I was in a hurry at the time, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I need to come back to that, and I just never did.
Makes me wonder from which planet's direction it came from, or
Alpha
it was picked up
Centauri
from.
was what it came from.
Alpha Centauri. Okay.
Yeah. It was not a random radio signal. It was.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Was it a focus signal?
A lot of the space junk out there is falling out of the atmosphere and into our oceans, and next thing you know, we're gonna get all kinds of crazy things are gonna be hitting the Earth. We're probably gonna end up having a satellite war. They're all gonna just fall.
Satellite war.
Well, Earth against the satellites.
Well, as long as they burn up in the atmosphere and they don't have any casualties, that's always a concern with any time a meteor is coming close to the Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's Proxima Centauri.
Proxima Centauri. Okay.
Yeah.
It's next door neighbor, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's only 5 light years away.
Yeah, it's 4.2 light years away.
You recognize that quote?
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yep.
Yeah,
this one stood out because it was it wasn't like just background space radiation or anything like that. It was a focus signal.
I've always said we have to be completely ridiculous to believe that ours is the only Goldilocks planet out of the vast universe that is out there. Is that me?
3 times more.
No.
And that
I hate it when they do that.
Most
I know. We don't have any fucking sponsors. Don't interrupt our shit.
Anyway, when they're looking at the other galaxies that are out there, they are seeing more and more potential Goldilocks planets out there that they really believe harbor life. They don't know it for sure. It's just a thing that they're observing, but the distance from the particular planet to their star, ours is the sun, is equal. Some of them are getting temperature readings off of these planets. I don't know how they're doing it. I didn't research it that far, and I was just like, that's really interesting that they are coming across that, and that's going to be probably related to these radio waves. It says astronomers behind the most extensive search yet for alien life are investigating an intriguing radio wave emission that appears to have come from the direction of Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to the sun. The narrow beam of radio waves was picked up during 30 hours of observations from the Parkes telescope in Australia in April and May of 2019. The Guardian understands analysis of the beam has been underway for some time, and scientists have yet to identify a terrestrial culprit, such as ground-based equipment or a passing satellite. So who knows what it's from?
Yeah.
You ever wonder why government doesn't spend more money on space exploration than they do? I mean, I know we get this. We have the space station, but
And we have SpaceX, which is really private enterprise. That's Elon Musk.
But I mean, you would think that with the resources that are out there floating around in space on asteroids, they would find some way to try to harness it or spend money to try to get to those resources.
I think we have too many problems down here on Earth
to worry
about what's going on.
What could
in
happen up
space
there,
right?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have much. We don't have a whole lot of time before things down here on the planet get to critical mass either.
Well, supposedly we're supposed to be harboring that or not harboring, but eliminating a lot of that with the Great Reset.
Unless they're eliminating,
which is now pushed off to May, right?
It is pushed off to May.
Or the World Economic Forum, rather.
Yeah. So if you want to get into
the official name.
Oh, are we ready?
We can go there. I've got two. I'm still gonna harp on the Great Reset, but.
Sushi conspiracy.
So I'm sorry I have to drag the Great Reset out, but there's some things that come out here and there that are interesting to me.
What have you found out?
Different opinions, different viewpoints. I always like to read as much as I can about things that I'm interested in. So I don't want to just read, well, this is the conspiracy behind it and this is why we believe it. I also want to read things of why it's false, why people think it's false instead of true. I tend to lean towards believing the conspiracies. At least some part of it is going to be true.
At least that's what the rocks tell you.
Yeah, that's what the rocks tell me. So, with that being said, the coronavirus pandemic of the Great Reset theory, and there was also a vaccine claim that was debunked. So Justin Trudeau and the Great Reset, we start the revival of the baseless conspiracy theory known as Great Reset, which claims a group of world leaders orchestrated the pandemic to take control of the global economy. Now, we've talked about this before on the show. The conspiracy theory has its origins in a genuine plan entitled the Great Reset, drawn up by the World Economic Forum. I think I'm going to stop here for a second.
Oh, look at this. Did you guys receive your tickets to the Great Reset in the form of a $2,000 stimulus check yet?
No.
God dang.
But I'm going to stop right here. I'm reading BBC, and the reason I'm reading BBC is because Prince Charles is part of the World Economic Forum. So they're debunking some of the claims that are out there.
He's part of Club BBC.
I don't know. Media, news media debunking things nowadays really doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
Right, but I've got a long time to drag this out, so I'm going to read everything and pull out interesting things that I find. So the organizers of the annual conference for high-profile figures from politics and business, the plan explores how countries might recover from the economic damage caused by the coronavirus pandemic. The French Plandemic, similarly, a French documentary, which also refers to a secret global plot, has gone viral on YouTube and other social networks this week. The same video promotes unfounded medical advice, misinformation, and conspiracy theories about coronavirus. It's called Hold Up, Retour sur un chaos, I believe. Un chaos.
Retour sur un chaos.
Yeah, Matt thinks he speaks every language. Don't forget that.
Oui, oui. Parlez-vous français? Fudu fafa.
And for the love of God, do not mispronounce the name of a soda.
Over more than 2.5 hours, the film entitled Hold Up promises to reveal the truth about COVID-19. Instead, it promotes a slew of previously debunked claims, including allegations that wearing masks is dangerous and global elites somehow planned the pandemic. Okay, so I want to talk about masks. That's a big, huge deal. It is sort of dangerous to wear a mask. I 100% always wear my mask. And I'm not trying to promote not wearing your mask because I totally believe you need to wear your mask. But you need to wash your mask. And you need to make sure that you change your mask out as often as possible.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The reason for that is because bacteria grows on your face. And if you're prone to breakouts from bacteria, it'll happen. You also can have allergic reactions to things in your mask, etc., etc. So just pay attention to your face. If you have unusual breakouts, you definitely need to get some medication on your face and change your mask out.
Yeah, and the washable one, it's just like washing your clothes.
Right. Let's see. There's also fake World Health Organization advice. It says in India, we found examples of a message.
But who is it from?
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha.
You're slow on the draw. First cricket of the year. There you go. You should hotkey that to C.
It is hotkey.
He doesn't remember which hotkey it is.
No, I was reading something else that caught my eye.
Okay.
Anyway, they found examples of messages circulating on WhatsApp in Hindi making false claims concerning World Health Organization advice. The message falsely claims the WHO has updated its website to say...
The what?
The when?
The WHO.
The why?
The what?
The World Health Organization has
Who's
updated...
on first?
Oh, my God. Its website to say coronavirus is no more of a threat than seasonal flu and doesn't require lockdowns and masks. Now, I did watch an event happen with some people representing the World Health Organization. And one of the things the lady said is we treat people, because we've already had the coronavirus for a long time where she was at. And we treat people with this medicine, and this medicine, and they're fine after a week. Yes, there are complications, she said, but this medicine has always cured this coronavirus. And this was in a press conference, and she was speaking for the World Health Organization.
Is this the same chick who also said that the what do you call them, the inoculation, what do you call it? The vaccine also there was no proof that the vaccine was working?
No, this was way before they released a vaccine. This was a lady from Africa who was working in African hospitals treating patients that had already had coronavirus before the pandemic hit, is what she's saying.
Mm.
So I was like, okay. Now here's another one. Fetus tissue claims. A video first posted on anti-vaccination Facebook page has generated thousands of shares, and clips from it have been circulated on WhatsApp and Instagram stories. In the video, a woman narrates over images of what is apparently packaging for AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine, which is still undergoing tests. She encourages people to share the video if they don't want aborted fetal tissue fragments put into them or their DNA changed. Both of these claims are false. The vaccine does not contain any fetal tissue, and it won't change your DNA. It inserts messenger RNA into your bloodstream, is what these different vaccines are doing.
But it doesn't actually mutate your right.
It
your
doesn't
DNA.
change your DNA.
Yeah.
So.
Too bad.
I think it's more believable that fetus tissue would be found in chicken nuggets.
I still don't feel comfortable because even messing with your messenger DNA, I'm still like, what does it do, and how long does it last, and does it have other effects for other things that you get?
You mean RNA, right?
RNA. I meant RNA. Sorry.
Yeah.
I said RNA the first time. Okay, so those are a few of the debunked claims, and we're going to move on to a different story.
Okay.
This one has to do with the Titanic.
Oh, yeah. I know about this one.
Yeah, I read this and I was like, I don't know if this is something I want to talk about just yet, but why not? Let's just talk about it. So it's the theory is that the Titanic was replaced with different ship altogether. So what the theory? Let me read it to you.
Okay.
Someone switched the Titanic with another White Star Line ship, the RMS Olympic. Vice President and curator Paul Burns from the Titanic Museum attractions in Missouri and Tennessee points out it just doesn't make any sense. This theory starts with the fact that the Olympic was damaged while sailing from Southampton, England to New York in September of 1911 and had to return to Harland and Wolff's shipping yard in Belfast for repairs. The company repaired the Olympic and it sailed to New York and back. It returned to Belfast for more repairs in March 1912, a few weeks before the Titanic set sail. The conspiracy theory claims that some person or people found the Olympic too severely damaged to be profitable, and so at some point switched it with the Titanic to purposefully ditch the damaged ship, reap the insurance money, and it seems kill a bunch of people in the process. There are a lot of holes in this story, but one of the biggest is that the Titanic's insurance wasn't enough to cover the Olympic's loss. Okay. I understand that maybe the amount of money that they would have gotten wouldn't cover the loss of the Olympic.
Right.
But if the ship was as badly damaged as they were making it out to be, they weren't going to be able to sell it for very much longer, and it wasn't going to make a profit for them anyway. So did they cut their losses and have it replaced? There are actual pictures on the internet.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures that show the differences between the number of windows on the ports.
Portals,
yeah.
Yeah,
the port and starboard side.
Portholes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I said, portholes. So
there were some
anyway.
other different details on it, but you know, they're actually showing it up against blueprints, and you got to be careful because there's several different revisions of blueprints before they actually make the ship. So I'm not saying that it's not true. I mean, I could totally see a corrupt business person trying to get his money out of it, but to
use it as a
purposefully send a ship out without enough lifeboats and life preservers and have it sink just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because that company would be liable for all kinds of damages.
Oh yeah, I mean, if that happened today, shit. Yeah.
They're even saying that when you go underwater and you look at the Titanic under the water right now, that as many years as it's been underwater, some of the paint has come off and you can see the name of the other ship in the place of where Titanic is.
I didn't look at those pictures yet. Did it seem clear that it was, or does it just look distorted, the photos of it? Are there any photos of it?
Yeah, there are.
Or is this just hearsay?
No, I saw there are photos.
Jack Dawson's remains were also found.
Yeah.
And the violin, the string instruments were also recovered from the quartet that played whenever it went down. Jeez, no, those would be long gone because they were all wood.
Trying to find the pictures real quick.
The pictures. I like pictures.
The one I just read. I'll have to get them to you later, but
okay.
Definitely something. If you're interested in the Titanic and what came along with that, definitely look that up. There's
Was that a bell?
Great details.
Okay.
Online.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
I just can't think of any puns regarding icebergs or ship sinking or Kate Winslet right now.
Well, that's what I have for you guys today.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good job. Sushi.
It's kind of a boring day. There's not really much going on right now, but it is the beginning of the year. So.
Yeah. Here's to a better year.
Are you guys ready?
2021.
I'm ready to travel some. Jeez. Need to get the fuck out of DFW for a little while.
Yeah. Can't do that for a little while anyway.
Oh, we can. Just safely.
I can't because of my new job.
Oh, right. I thought you meant just not flying in general. I was going to say, you may have to do some business travel if things get to the point to where face-to-face businesses resume.
Man, I tell you what, I don't want to go to California.
Oh, I do.
Be a neat experience.
Of course, they're on severe lockdown right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like even worse than most states.
Yeah, but they keep having fires.
Like forest fires?
Volcanoes.
Well, just stay away from the fires.
Wait, volcano?
The lands are rubbing together. It's going to fall into the sea any minute.
Oh, their tectonic
My
plates
luck
have been a thing
is-
for centuries now.
My luck is the minute
Decades, rather.
I touch land over there, it'll be like falling into the sea as my plane lands. Yay! Or I get off the plane. The plane's already landed.
Learn to swim. See you in Arizona Bay.
my God.
Just remember the seats also double as a flotation device.
Oh, that's great. That'll help me when huge buildings are crumbling around me.
This is why you shouldn't have a concealed carry permit.
What is that?
Why is
supposed
that?
to mean?
She's overly paranoid about nothing.
Well, that's why the guns are on my side of the room.
They really are. I put them over there. Keep those suckers away from me.
Jeez. All right, so we got to do Stump the Robotuner now?
Okay, so we're gonna
Is
do
this one Riddle the
riddles.
Robotuner?
Riddles.
We're riddled.
Riddle the Robotuner.
Riddle me this.
The Robotuner. Ooh, I like that. So these are supposed to be really easy, and you're probably not going to get any of them, but I thought we would change it up, something a little more fun, and see what we can come up with. Which is faster, hot or cold?
Thunder K. That'd be hot.
Why?
Because the molecules move faster when it's
This
hot.
is a riddle. It's supposed to be funny. It's this shit that you get on the Laffy Taffies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're almost like jokes in a way.
Okay, hold on. Let me just read the first one to you and the answer so you'll get a feel for what we're going for.
Okay.
So the first one is, which is faster, hot or cold? And the answer is hot. You can easily catch a cold.
Ha.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
So you got a feel for this? You got a feel for it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're cricket-worthy riddles.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So, number 2. Forwards, I am heavy. Backwards, I am not. What am I?
Forwards, I am heavy. Backwards, I am not.
Okay, hold on.
To be completely honest, I would never get this one.
Robotuner.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-girlfriend, because she was a size 38G breast, but she had no ass.
That is not a thing. He's wrong. It doesn't say Robotuner's ex-girlfriend on here, okay?
Yeah.
Forward, I am heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards, I am not.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand that. I wish they'd explain them.
Okay, I don't know. What do you have a guess?
Alex the intern.
Here it comes.
Will Smith and Jada
I
Pinkett.
knew it.
Duh.
It's a ton.
A ton.
Ton.
Forward, I am heavy. Backward, ton.
Not.
What?
T-O-N and
Yeah, I know.
N-O-T. Not.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Hmm.
What question can you never answer yes to?
Robotuner.
Uh-huh.
Am I dead?
Correct. Holy poop.
That was actually right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Put me on the board.
What
God
has
dang it.
teeth but cannot eat?
Robotuner?
Uh-huh.
A saw.
No.
No.
But you're
Saws have teeth.
They do have
sawtooth.
teeth, but this answer on here is not that answer.
Okay.
Thunder K, a blade?
No.
Alex the intern, a wood chipper.
No. A comb.
A comb. Oh, right. Okay.
Well, they would both be right. That's okay.
What?
Comb the desert. We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
What kind of dog never bites?
Robotuner?
Mhm.
A hot dog.
Correct.
I knew that one. I knew it.
What wears a cap but has no head?
Robotuner?
Uh-huh.
A tube of toothpaste.
No. Dang, you're like outside of
He's
the box.
He's got the dad jokes focused in
He
today.
does, yeah.
Has a cap Ice?
Mm-mm.
Damn. Mark that wrong.
I had a potential second answer, which I already got it wrong.
Bottle of soda.
Correct.
Oh, my second guess would have been radiator cap.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, does a radiator have a head?
Yeah.
Radiator
I
head?
was gonna say that, but I was like,
okay,
that's...
so no, that wouldn't have been right either.
Well, it has to have a head because
Logically.
there's a mouth to the soda, right?
You guys are gonna like race to answer this one. What? Okay, I would get this one right. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Alexander.
Sorry.
7, 8, 9.
Correct.
A Thunder K.
What country is popular? What country is popular on Thanksgiving Day?
Alex the intern.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Correct.
God.
I'm on the board.
It is black, but you say it is clean. It is white, but you say it is dirty. What is it?
If you say my penis, I swear to God.
Ah, jeez. When it's black, you say it's clean, and white, you say it's dirty.
Alex the intern. Oil.
No. White oil? Weird.
Well, would you
That's
use
true.
white oil? Because I mean, you have black oil, which would be like
coconut
crude oil.
turns white.
No, it's clear. There's a difference.
No, coconut oil, when it is hardened, turns white. So does Crisco.
Okay. All right. You happy?
Is he right or wrong?
I'm
He's wrong.
Okay.
Matt's
Well, you
like,
pressed
I don't know
both of
what's
them.
going on.
Man, I don't know. Black is clean, white is dirty.
I don't know what it is.
It's a blackboard.
Oh, damn it.
See, and those are all but phased out. Public schools don't even use those anymore. Hell, they
Yeah.
don't even use marker boards anymore.
I'm too young to know what a
And the
blackboard
boards aren't even
is.
black. They're green.
Yeah, most public schools now have these digital boards that they draw on. That actually those were being implemented
It's just like
10 years
No,
ago.
we're
Come on,
over
you're over-
analyzing this stupid riddle. Okay,
Actually-
it's a dumb riddle.
Yeah.
All right.
What I'm saying is that one is extremely dated.
Which table has no legs?
I have no legs. I have no legs.
Thunder K, the periodic table of elements.
No.
That's right.
That was a good one, though.
That's correct.
It is.
It is correct.
No, it's
RoboTuner, a
It's
database
not-
table?
It's not the answer on my page.
That's also correct.
No, that is
Yeah.
not correct.
I don't know then. What table doesn't have legs? Okay. Or else that periodic and
Alex
database.
the intern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to guess again, but I don't. It shouldn't.
Well,
count.
let him answer first.
I played the fifth.
All right, I got another one. This one's correct. A vegetable.
Correct.
What?
A vegetable?
That's the right
Oh
answer.
my God! Shoot me now.
All right. What's never used until it's broken?
Alex the intern. A glow stick.
Nope.
That's true though. Fact check true.
Yeah.
Used until it's broken.
No.
Oh,
what's never used until it's broken?
Thunder K, a promise.
No.
What?
That's true.
Fact check.
RoboTuner?
Uh-huh.
Ice?
No.
Break the ice?
That's also true.
Bum 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 bum.
Yes.
It's an egg, okay?
Oh.
This is a riddle. It's not a true or false statement. You're
It's
supposed
not
to
a
guess
truth.
it.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
not a
But
twoof.
there's truth in our statements.
There's truth.
So therefore they're true.
Speed of truth.
What is the smallest room in the world?
Smallest room in the world.
Oh, Thunder K, a mushroom.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Ah,
Why did I throw the butter out of the window?
RoboTuner?
Mm-hmm.
Because you asked me to get margarine from the store.
Oh, Thunder
Alex
K.
the intern.
Thunder K.
Damn it.
A butterfly.
What?
To make the butterfly.
To make the butterfly.
Correct. How do you know these?
Because it's.
We grew up with Laffy Taffy. Let's go.
Okay. What starts with E ends with E, and only has one letter.
Thunder K, E.
Mm-mm.
That's true. It's true. It's correct.
This is gonna be so
Starts
fucking
with
stupid.
E, ends with E, and only has one letter.
And he already said E and said that wasn't right.
Alex the intern, I.
No, no.
No.
Oh.
No. RoboTuner?
Uh-huh.
Envelope.
Correct.
Only because Thunder K whispered it in my
You know,
ear.
we'll count it because these are stupid.
Okay, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more guys, okay? 5 more.
5 more.
What is the largest ant in the world?
Oh, I don't want to answer this right. I want to answer this wrong.
I want to answer
Well,
this one
why
wrong
don't
too.
you answer it right and then have him answer it wrong?
Okay, you answer it wrong.
Oh, you answer it right first,
Oh,
and then I'll answer it wrong.
What? Biggest ant in the world?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking too.
Thunder K, is it an antelope?
No.
Is it an Aunt Shelly?
Oh, God damn.
Yo!
That's messed up. So messed up.
Well, God dang it.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing.
Are y'all done?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know.
It's an elephant.
Elephant. Okay.
Alex the intern, elephant. I got the point.
No, you didn't.
Fact check true.
What
Brr.
starts with a T, ends with a T, and is full of T?
Thunder K, a titty?
It's the Y.
RoboTuner.
True.
RoboTuner. Tenant.
No.
No.
A tenant is full of T.
Oh. Well, yeah, the letter T. That's 3.
Alex the
No,
intern,
2.
teapot.
Correct.
Teapot. Brr.
From what number can 1 take half and leave nothing?
RoboTuner?
Mm-hmm.
1.
No.
Well, if you're married to a woman, I guess the one woman could take half and leave nothing.
No. It's a number.
Unless you have a prenup.
It is a number.
It lies with you, intern.
Alex the intern, 2.
No.
Because you subtract 2 from 1. I mean, 1 from 2, and you get 1. So you didn't gain or lose anything.
The answer to this one is 8.
Take half and leave nothing?
Mm-hmm.
So 8 divided by 2 is 4. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, do explain.
I don't know. They don't have explanations for their answers. Although I
I have
wish
a
they
riddle
did.
for you then.
I have a riddle.
Y'all don't need a riddle for me. Okay, ready?
What takes half and leaves 32?
16.
12. Why? I don't know. What does it matter?
47.
42.
What has hands but no feet, a face but no eyes, tells but does not talk?
Thunder K, a clock.
Correct.
Thunder K.
What part of the clock is the tail?
It's the big hand.
I never heard of it referred to as that.
How many months have 28 days?
I'm just messing with you. I don't know.
RoboTuner?
Uh-huh.
1 except for leap year, February.
Nope.
Thunder
Alex the
K.
intern.
Thunder K.
Alex the intern. Alex the
All
intern.
of them.
Yes, correct.
Oh, right. At least 28 days, not 28 total days. Okay, that's right.
I saw that one coming.
All right, that was the last question.
All right, so what's our score, intern?
Well, who do you think won?
We got beat bad. We got beat bad.
By who, Thunder K?
Somebody
Yeah.
ate a lot of Laffy Taffy growing up.
I got 2. You got 3. He got 7.
7.
Hey, dumb jokes. That's my alley right here, okay? I know the dumb jokes.
Well, there were some that none of us got.
Yeah,
there
like
were a
the
couple.
8. I got to find out what that meant.
Yeah, that one didn't make any sense. What do you take half of and leave nothing?
Oh.
You get it?
Yeah. Okay. So you put the 1 in the middle between the two 8s, and it's 0 over 0.
What the?
0 divided by 8.
Oh.
Is this new
0
math?
divided by 0.
If you divided the 8 in half
No, it's not
and put
Common Core.
a line in the middle of it,
Oh,
it'd be 0 over 0.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. That is outside the box.
Okay.
Interesting. All right.
Well,
well, I
with no
get it.
explanation, that was a dumbass joke.
It was.
And the fact that you had to explain it such in detail,
Sorry.
Makes it even more of a
Well,
buzzkill.
you
like,
didn't make up the joke.
I didn't make it up.
And you didn't even
Yeah.
explain the joke.
I picked it though, so there you go.
you picked it. Gross.
Gross.
Ew.
Don't pick it. You must not pick it.
So
Stop.
weird.
It's going to scar.
At least not on camera.
You're so weird.
It's so weird. Good
But the
picking.
ball through your scab. I'll make you pay. All right. Let's shut this motherfucker down just a little over an hour. Thanks for listening once again. If you have any news stories, which I haven't checked the email in the last since we've opened it. If you have any stories that you'd like for us to talk about and want to email us, you can send it to robotuner2020@gmail.com. Again, that's robotuner2020@gmail.com. You can also call and leave us a voicemail at 682-325-1379. Once again, that's US 682-325-1379. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at The Robotuner. And we're also live every Sunday night at my YouTube page, The Robotuner.
Hey, did you read this email that's in here already to everybody?
No, like I said, I haven't checked it at all since you've opened it up.
Okay, well, I'm going to read it real quick.
Okay, please do.
Okay, so this is our #1 fan. Who do you...
Susie?
No.
ATX Scott?
Yes.
Yo!
He said, "Hey guys, it's been good to be listening to you again. Y'all sound great as ever, Matt. It was interesting listening to the various specials that you dropped before the podcast came back full time. And gotta say, Alex the intern is a great addition. Anyway, keep up the great work, and I look forward to listening to more. Peace, Scott and Austin." Thank you, Scott.
That's awesome. Thanks,
Scott.
Scott.
Talking about.
We love you, Scott. We really do.
Yeah, we do. I was like, man, I hope Scott's listening to us, so that proves that he is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We love...
It warms the cockles of my heart.
We love faithful devotion to our show. But not in a cult way, I promise.
Oh, definitely in a cult way. Yeah.
We are selling ladies
you want to start one? That's your
lords
business.
of Castle Fujiwa.
Ladies and lords. Ooh, that's such a good idea.
What is that? We should have...
We're selling titles.
We should do a crowdfunding campaign for something and use that as a collateral.
Y'all should sell an inch.
Or the prize,
y'all
yeah.
should sell an inch of the dungeon to just...
An inch of the dungeon?
No, like centimeter of the dungeon to somebody.
But it's only, what do you call it? It's only...
an honorary title.
Yeah, it's an honorary title.
Much like yours.
You can go around and you can tell your friends, yes, I am Lord of Castle Fujiwa or Lady of Castle Fujiwa. You don't have any decisions here. You don't have any obligations monetarily to here, but I do have titles for you.
Titles.
But we wouldn't have Lord or Lady. We would actually make up some crazy fucked up titles that nobody else in the world has.
Well, would you be willing to do title work?
Haha. Been there, done that. Not doing it again.
Yeah, I hear that. Alrighty, let's shut this shit down. See you, all you peeps next week. Red pants.
Are you going to play the outro for everybody?
I'm putting it in post.
Well, can't you put it in while we listen?
Oh, yeah, of course we can.
For
I mean,
the YouTubers?
Yeah, who's even on there?
Dustin?
Besides Dustin.
We have 2 viewers.
We have 2, okay.
I'm the other viewer.
Yeah, let me put it in here really quick.
I wanted to see who was in here.
It won't actually show usernames. It only shows
I
number.
wanted to see if there's more than just me and Dustin.
Okay, yeah, let me throw this in here. Rip ending 2021. Here we get. Okay.
Doing the podcast. Robotuner, master of debacles. Doing the podcast.
Sushi's news and conspiracies.
Doing the podcast.
Thunder K's Fun Media.
Doing the podcast.
Alex the intern.
Doing the podcast.
Shitocracy.
Doing the podcast.
Red Pants Theater.
Doing the podcast.
You can't put the chains on, Robotuner. Red pants.
Cool.
All right, all's well that ends well. Let's shut this shit down. Thanks for listening, YouTubers.
Buy the YouTube.
Buy the YouTubes.
Goodbye. Hit end stream.
No, I don't want to.